I'm a dancer or whatever the case is, or I work in the nightlife industry, I probably have least bodies than everybody in this room. But you won't see that from me because of how I look or whatever assumptions that you make about me. But it's like, no, I value myself, and so I hold myself to a certain standard. So if you're saying it's because I dance, that becomes repulsive. Well, a man was attracted to me in the first place, so you weren't repulsed in the first place.
Okay.
So it turns into...
I see where this is coming from now. Mm-hmm. Okay. You got to understand that a man committing to you versus a man want to have sex with you are two different things.
I guarantee you right now, any man that approaches me, it does the conversation. So the conversation does come up. I want you to stop dancing. Yeah. My question goes, well, can you actually afford to take care of me in the sense that I would have to stop dancing? And
that's fine. But what I'm here, you know what? I love that we're having this conversation. Let's get into this. You took offense to me saying it's repulsive for men. I didn't take offense though. So you need that's what I'm asking. You were asking me to change the verbiage.
You were just check the verbiage because I didn't take it offensive. I'm not checking anything. I'm going to tell the truth. Let
me finish. Let me finish.
I can let you finish, but I just need you to speak in a real
I'm not changing my verbiage because that is fact. Men are repulsed by women that do OnlyFans, porn, or any type of work that is considered sex work. And I'm here to tell you, you don't like hearing it. But the reason why is because it's a safeguard from getting cuckolded. Now, I get where you're coming from. Well, I'm in this industry. I'm not necessarily promiscuous. I understand. Cool. You may not be promiscuous, but here's the thing: you gotta understand. Just like you get fast money, there's consequences to that, and the consequence of that is most men aren't going to take you serious at face value. Keyword at face value.
Right, at face value.
They're gonna. So when because like I said, most women that are in the industry that you're in, that are dancing on men, making that quick money, do other things to get that kind of money.
Yeah. I understand
okay.
That.
So.
Perception.
You like the fast money, but you don't like that men don't respect you when they deal with you.
Men respect me because I only deal with men who understand. Because
can you let me finish?
Yeah, sorry, I'm sorry.
So like they might respect you, but on a balance of probabilities, most men don't respect dancers from a commitment standpoint. Mm-hmm. They'll tell them the sweet nothings. They'll try to get laid, whatever it is.
Yep.
And that sucks for you because you might have a lower body count than a nurse that has or someone that has a more prestigious job. But because of your profession, people judge you and assume you're promiscuous. But here's the thing: whether you're overtly promiscuous or you're not, right? And you working in an industry that assumes that you could be promiscuous is almost as bad because perception
that kills it
is reality. And here's the thing: he ain't gonna have a month or two to take you out on dates and figure out that you're not that kind of girl. He's gonna take you at face value. She's here dancing on this dude, shaking her ass, whatever. She's probably a hoe. And that's how we work in the world. If you see some weirdo coming up to you, and you're like, what the fuck? This nigga crazy? You ain't going to give him a chance. Because humans are designed to make assumptions immediately. It's a safety precaution. Men operate the same way. Men understand that there's serious consequences to impregnating the wrong woman.
Absolutely.
So they have to take a safe bet and go for the girl, unfortunately so, that might seem pure even though she's not.
Right.
Okay? You have the negative connotation of being a hoe even though you might not be one based on the industry that you're in. Mm-hmm. So, going back to what I'm saying, men are designed to be repulsed by women like you because they don't want to be cuckolded. You don't like the word, but it's the reality. You might not be promiscuous, but you work a job that assumes that you're promiscuous. Therefore, a lot of guys are going to try to change you when they deal with you, or not date you altogether, or not respect you.
So let's circle back to when you guys said how you would become, if you guys turned into women again, if you guys were switching to women, how would you become a millionaire? Because then as a woman, put yourself back in a woman's shoes, how do you balance that? If our only way is to be like you, if you were to turn me to tomorrow, because that's what you all are saying, that you would 100% take my route tomorrow if you had to. What do you...
You want to hear the uncomfortable reality why girls can't get out the life? They like the fast. Me and Fresh have dated a bunch of strippers and OnlyFans girls. Yeah. It's not that they don't make enough money to get out. It's that they love how fast the money comes, and they can't go back. They burn the money, and then they're like, well, you know what? I can make this in a day dancing. They go back to dancing. And the thing is that they can't go back to a real job.
Yep.
If we're going to finish the strategy that I developed earlier, a year in, after I make my money, I'll take that money, put it into investments, and I'd go across the country, change my name, delete all my social media, and I'd be a new person. And no one would know where my wealth came from.
Facts.
I wouldn't have this negative reputation on me, and I'd be good. The thing is that a lot of women that dance, because we notice, because they tell her all the time, I'm gonna be in this for 6 months, I'm being in it for a year, I'm being in it for 2 years. You make $10,000, you make $10K a week. You can't go back to working a regular job after that. So the same industry, right, that they hate, that they want to leave and they want to get out and be it traps them because the fast money is addictive, just like drug dealers, just like anybody else that gets fast money.
Yeah.
The negative is fast money comes with slow fucking problems, guys. Mm-hmm. And the thing is that you got to be able to deal with the consequences that come with fast money. So I know this as a guy. Again, I'm assuming I'm in your body with my logical mind. I know after a year I got to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
So I get out. I put that money into investments. I'm able to live on $5,000 a year. If I make $1 million, I know I could probably put that into investments and get myself a return of live in a low income state, and then bam, I'm out
done.
the game.
No, and listen,
That's how I would do it.
only a year because I already understand that. I don't want to listen. I'm not. I guess.
You have strong viewpoints. It's good.
yeah,
Though.
What you guys are saying is that, okay, a woman now if you choose the profession that you all said would make her, if that's how you're going to become a millionaire, now you have to uproot your whole entire life. And I don't agree with the notion that, okay, if you move to another country, all of a sudden you're going to be, you move to another city or state, you're going to be all of a sudden a whole other person. That's false. You guys can push that narrative. It's false. If I move to LA, guarantee you I'm going to be known, because the world is very small. 9 times out of 10 it will, and maybe it's not going to be the first, so I might have to hurry up and get the guy real quick and have him marry me. He's going to fall in love with me. Eventually he will find out I was a dancer in the past.
Nadia, I'll be honest. Nadia, you want to hear uncomfortable truth? You're not that fucking important. Nobody cares about you. If you move across the country, change your name, whatever, nobody's going to find out. Like, a lot of women tend to think like the world revolves around them. No. Like,
I don't think the world revolves around me. I'm saying that the world has become such a smaller place. I'm saying social media and
that's why I say you delete your social media.
But I'm just saying it's a possibility that it will follow you. And you have to realize that possibility. I think that you guys, the theme of this whole thing is that you kind of denounce everything that people say and you think what you say is facts. No, I think you guys need to have an open and listening ear and say, well, you could be right about that, but this is how I feel. You guys have not once agreed with anything anybody has said.
Because what you've been saying is incorrect. Like, it's
not incorrect for me to assume that if I move across the state, there is a possibility. I'm not saying it's going to happen. It's a possibility that somebody's going to recognize me. You said, oh, that's true.
It's a non-negligible small percentage. If you change your name,
small.
if you moved across the country, change your name, move to another city,
So
left this lifestyle.
It's so shameful to be in sex work that you have to completely change your life, change your social circle,
We never
no
said that.
longer be in the same type of club.
Number one, I'm giving you facts. I'm telling you that if you're involved in sex work, your propensity to be able to lock down a high-value guy of some kind of real consequence in a relationship is going to diminish significantly.
Okay.